Watching F5. We are at GovWare 2023 in Singapore. One of the talks that I had, or one of the videos I had last year was actually with Red Hat, so I'm really fortunate to be joined by Red Hat again. I've got Michelle from Red Hat. Michelle, can you introduce yourself?
Sure, thanks. My name's Michelle Ines from Red Hat, and I look after the alliance relationship across Asia Pacific with F5.
Oh, fantastic. And I know specific to this region, the folks have been really great about connecting with each other and going to market together to show like the strength of our solutions. So maybe you can talk a little bit about that.
Excellent. I'm really excited about our partnership. I would say F5 have been working with Red Hat for many, many years, and we have a really, what I call is a symbiotic relationship. So the areas where we don't quite cover and the areas that F5 cover gives us a complete solution to our customers. And in fact, there's areas now, especially as we move into security and data breaches and application holes. In actual fact, for us to get some of the customer workloads and get to some use cases and actually get to market, we actually can't do that without F5. And then if we look at F5, they help us with our performance around OpenShift and our load balancing and that security layer. So, and then you add that automation layer on top that comes from Ansible from Red Hat. So all of those together actually get a better customer experience, more secure, and make customers feel confident as they go on this journey from the hybrid cloud to the multiple clusters and multiple servers all around. So it really is quite a wonderful relationship, and I would say that together I think the opportunity is huge, not just for us in our business, but it's a great opportunity for customers to feel secure as they move into this multi-cloud environment in this world.
Yeah. Awesome. You know, one of the things that I think is really powerful about the relationship too is it helps an entire organization, because usually, and not always, but a lot of people think of F5 as a network person's toy or a security person's toy. From a Red Hat perspective, you guys have a lot of developers that are working with you, and so we can actually join everybody together and everybody gets what they want out of it, right?
Oh, absolutely agree. And I think also too, I think for us, especially when you look at customers like telcos, etc., we wouldn't actually get that business, either of us, together without working together. And everything's certified. I think recently I've just found out that, you know, our main part of our business is that our products are actually certified to work together from a global level. So you feel confident as a customer that these two things work. You don't have to test it yourself. Yep. So it's good.
That's awesome. I'm just going to note that our duck has ran out of water, and we've changed the logo on the back here. Maybe I can virtually add it in. But maybe specific to the region too, you guys have had some activities as far as like getting everybody up to speed so everybody knows how everything fits together.
We certainly have. In fact, a couple of things we've been doing really well together. We've actually been running these customer workshops specifically around certain industries, and government being one of those, and getting some C-levels in a room to really just have a great conversation. What are their challenges? What do they see in the future? And three things come up. It's security, it's that single platform, observability, and automation. Like, it's four things really, but those things are coming up, and we just sit there with these customers to understand what their real pains are, and then we work out where Red Hat and F5 can work together. So they've been extremely successful, and it's a really nice open way to understand what are the real problems of customers, specifically around government.
That is a topic that keeps coming up across probably you guys as well, but when this conversation needs to happen at a C-level, I think, because it covers, when we just talked about that, it covers network folks and security folks and developers and the platform engineering team, and maybe it takes that C-level to get them all in the room and say, we need to figure this out for the entire organization instead of, you know, you have your little kingdoms here and there.
Oh, definitely. And I think really understanding that C-level journey and where they want to go to, and what their strategies is around growth and what they'll have to deal with over the next couple of years, certainly needs to have them involved. because I think it's a lot easier when we were listening to these workshops is, okay, now we know what the real problems are. Now we can work out, okay, we need to work with the developers for this bit. This needs a new application. We need to deal with security team because this is a security issue. Or we need to do with 3 or 4 businesses when you're looking at observability and you're looking at automation. So all of those things we can pinpoint where the issues are, but then we can come back to the business and understand what you do with this and how you make these changes, what's the cost, what's the return on investment, and how is that going to help you get into new markets possibly, but also too, how is it going to save you cost in the business you're currently doing.
Yeah, awesome. This is a real better together story. So
it's excellent. Yeah, it is. There's very few partners that are interlocked so together that actually not just benefit on sell with. We have a lot of sell with partners. You sell your product, we sell our product, and that's great. We make business for each other. There are certain aspects of our 2 companies working together. We both perform better. So it's really great for our customers to feel happy that they made a decision about these both companies. Yeah.
Awesome. We've got a lot of resources available. I just mentioned to Michelle that I was actually at Red Hat Summit earlier this year, so I've got a bunch of content from that. But Michelle, you guys actually recently put together a bit of a video so that people can understand the solution as well?
Yes, we did, and that was, and often you're a part of something, but that was very much my decision, and I really pushed that, is that we have Rob Whiteley out here. He was going through an analogy, which was great, around where Nginx fits and what it does for customers, and I think it was so simple things like you move through a building and how you do that, how it secures that activity, and then you times that by 1,000, then it gives you a real view of what's going on in an application in the background. So we've built a great video together that simplifies it. You could probably give it to your mum to have a look at it and she'd understand. So we're going to add this, I think, at the end of the video so you guys can have a look. And it certainly makes it really, really easy to understand why the 2 companies working together and what it does for our customers.
All right, fantastic. So yeah, look out for that video. One last thing, I am going to present you, Michelle, with, it doesn't have a name. This is a Frankenstack though, and so...
This is awesome.
This guy's gear, it's got different aspects. Everybody's got different parts of their network and they look different. The only thing this is missing is a red hat,
I'll have to get one.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get you a red hat, you can pop it into the video editing.
Yeah, exactly. If I'm not skilled enough to do that, maybe we'll have to hire somebody to craft a hand-sewn hat for our plushie here.
That's awesome. Thanks very much for your time today. It was awesome.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for working with our teams as well and getting everybody linked together. I think it benefits all of our customers. So we'll put all of that stuff, including the video, all into the description. We'll link the video, I think, directly inside the YouTube as well if you're watching this from YouTube. Otherwise, thank you very much for checking out all of this GovWare content. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye now.